What is the velocity of spring? Before I tell you, please remember to like the page and maybe even check out our website using the link in the bio. The velocity of spring is kind of what it sounds like, the speed at which spring travels. Now, we're not talking about little springs like in forces, we're talking about the season of spring, and it does actually travel. Now, scientists measure this velocity of spring when they look at seasonal changes. So the things that we associate with spring, temperature change, flowers blooming, that kind of thing, they look at where that happens or when that happens in a particular region, and they can see that spring kind of travels north, well, up the northern hemisphere and south in the southern hemisphere, at a particular speed, and that speed is 3 to 5 miles per day. So that means that spring starts around the equator where it's hotter, quicker, or before it gets to the very top of the northern hemisphere. So even in our country, in the UK, spring will kind of arrive in Cornwall before it gets to the Scottish Highlands. And I grew up in the Scottish Highlands, so I know this is definitely true. Now, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? That, you know, as you're going up, as you're the warmer places get to spring sooner. That makes sense. That's an exciting beep there. But it's not just your latitude, which is kind of where you are round the world, that makes a difference. It's how high you are as well. So even in a particular region, at a particular latitude, spring can travel at different velocities. So if you are very high, if you're in a mountainous area, it's colder. So some of those signs of spring take longer to come. It takes longer for the temperature change to become evident and things like that. So actually, even in a particular region, high altitude, spring travels slower than it does in the lowlands. So there you go. If you didn't know that seasons had a velocity this morning, you certainly do now.